Hey folks, Crazy Collaborator here again. And this time we're going to look at a game called Guwange. And this was created by Cave and licensed to Atlus in 1999. And it's a bullet hell shoot 'em up type of game. Released only in Japan arcades, or Japanese arcades. But this was suggested by YouTube user Commander QUUHOD. And this is set in ancient Japan in the Muromachi Period, which is generally 1336 to 1573. And the story goes that during this time, the Shikigami, which are ghosts, possess people, and this kills them 1 year later. But if someone kills the evil demon known as Guwange, then they will destroy all the Shikigami. So there are 3 heroes that are setting out to do that. And the characters are Shishin, and he has a Shikigami named Rikio. There is Kamono Densuke, and her Shikigami is known as Kirin Maru, and Hiiragi Kosame, his Shikigami is known as Yatsu Shisha. But you can collect coins, yen, throughout the game, and they are your score. If you fail to shoot or destroy enemies for a while, then your score will start to dwindle. And if you let this meter run out, this scoring meter run out, then you will have no score. That's kind of lame, I think. But we'll start out with Shishin. Now, the final boss in the game is his daughter. Kind of strange. She is possessed by a Shikigami. Kind of interesting game. I'm sorry I can't read hardly any of the Japanese writing, but you have a regular fire button. You can hold it down, and that will unleash your Shikigami Attack. And that can be employed for a while, and then it'll dwindle. And then you also have a bomb, and you press B for that. You have a limited amount of bombs. We'll get started here. See there, I'm using the Shikigami Attack, and it'll extend way out in front of you. You can control it with the joystick. And the Shikigami it can't eradicate enemy shots, but it can slow them down big time. It will turn them pink. And they'll be very, very, very slow. Or I think they'll freeze in place for a moment, giving you just enough time to get out of the way. But already, look at how many bullets are on the screen. This is definitely worthy of the bullet hell or bullet mania type of moniker. But again, keep collecting those yen. That's your points. And if you don't shoot enemies for a long time, that point meter will dwindle, and it can go down to nothing. You don't die running into walls or anything. Don't worry about that. Just worry about those stupid freaking bullets. Now we face the first boss. And this, I think many of the bosses are not bad people, but they are possessed by Shikigami. And the Shikigami are generally bad, or turn people bad, but our three heroes are the exception, and they have Shikigami that actually help them. But good or bad, the Shikigami can kill their host in a matter of a year, and that's generally their lifespan, is just 1 year. But this first boss is Fujimura Shizuhiko, and they have female demon dancers. Now each, 5 of the bosses have a talisman that you're supposed to collect, and you'll automatically do that. It doesn't even show you collect it in the game, I don't think, but you bring it to the to where you face Guwange, and once you defeat Guwange, you're supposed to be eradicating all the Shikigami forever. And anybody who has a Shikigami will, be rid of the Shikigami, and they can live full lives. But I think there are basically 6 levels. And on the 6th one you face Guwange, and then again Shishin's daughter, Mikoto, will be the final boss, and she's possessed by a Shikigami. Now that doesn't make sense to me, because once you beat Guwange, I thought you were supposed to be able to eradicate all the Shikigami, but Shishin's daughter is still possessed. Oops. You get 3 lives. I'm going to show you all the characters. There's my Shikigami again. It turns the bullets pink and allows you to get out of the way quickly. Now, I think maybe if your shots are powered up, and you can get floating power-ups from defeating certain enemies, I think that if your Shikigami is powered up enough, that it can stay on screen longer. You have a little bit of a life meter. I think you can take like 3 hits or so, and then you'll lose a life. And there is my bomb. The Shikigami touching the boss, or using the bomb on the boss, causes a considerable greater amount of damage than just your regular shot. Ah, crap. And here is the second boss, and they have the fire talisman. You'll collect 5 talismans, even though you don't actually see the talisman after you beat a boss. It's kind of dumb. You can shoot this centipede thing, their arms, and they can turn into gold coins. But the 5 talismans are wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. But I declined to continue there. Let my time run out. I guess maybe I didn't have any yen left. It's hard to read the hiragana here. I was trying to put in my name through hiragana, which would be Raseru, Raseru, Russell. I guess that's how it would be spelled, but maybe I didn't read it right. It was kind of hard to read. But at any rate, yeah, like I said, there are 6 levels. I think the the 5th and 6th level bosses, except for the girl at the end, have like 2 different formations. And once you kill one, the second one is you have to fight it too. But we'll skip forward, and I'm just going to show you the Shikigami and the bomb attack of the other 2 characters. And we'll now look at, I think this was Kamono Densuke? Or Densuke. But the girl has a wolf as a pet. And it doesn't enter the action in the game as far as I can tell. But I think each character has a special ending. And I think in her ending, her wolf dies at the end, or that's what I've been able to see. But yeah, each of the heroes has a Shikigami. And they're looking to defeat Guwange to kill off all the Shikigamis, or destroy them. And then the 3rd character here is Hiiragi Kosame. His Shikigami is Yatsukisha. But again, you have 2 buttons. One is to fire, and you just keep repeatedly pressing fire and you'll shoot. But if you hold down fire, you'll release your Shikigami attack. Now, your Shikigami can reach over areas that you can't normally reach. See, you're walking, you're not flying or anything. So there'll be areas you can't reach, but your Shikigami can reach. And if there's like a power-up over a gap that you can't reach, then you can use the Shikigami to pick up the power-up, which is nice. I'm now going to show you parts of the remaining levels, at least. I just beat the 2nd boss, so we'll scoot forward here. I put on invincibility here, just so I could quickly zip through the game. But again, you can use your Shikigami attack to freeze the enemy bullets in place, giving you time to get out of the way. Now here is a creepy boss. It's a cat and spider hybrid. It's very strange. So when the cat licks its butt, I guess it gets a mouthful of web. I think, yeah, when you power up your Shikigami enough through weapon power-ups, I guess it can stay in place when you extend it for an extended amount of time, and you can move it around with the joystick. This being a Japan-only, a Japanese-only release, I had never seen or heard of it. But being a cave game, it's definitely a bullet hell shooter. But we'll only see an ending for Shishin. And he wears like an Oni mask, and I think he's like mute. But his daughter is the final boss of the game. She's not a malevolent person. See those guys up on that rock wall? You could reach them with your Shikigami attack, but you can't reach them with your shots. Now we face this giant tank thing. But again, this was the Muromachi Period of Japan, which is generally 1336 to 1573 AD. I don't know all the periods of Japan. There's one called, I think, the Edo period. I can't really remember. others. But we'll scoot forward and we'll see the next level. But yeah, it's kind of... Well, I've read that you're collecting talismans from defeating the bosses, but you don't see, like, during a cutscene, any evidence of that. Now we go on top of this wall here. It's kind of an interesting game. Very colorful, very good graphics, very good feel of ancient Japan. Yeah, you cannot get pinched by scrolling, the screen scrolling and you getting stuck behind something. Don't worry about that. Just worry about not getting hit by the shots. Now here's another boss. And I think this is one where you have to fight them twice, maybe? Yeah, I think so. Or maybe it's a different guy that kind of behaves similarly. This is Ashikaga Tsukoji, and then I think maybe the second one is just called Magira. But we'll zip forward to me killing this guy here. Well, maybe it's the same guy. From what I read, it just has a different name. Oh, okay. Just maybe transforms into a different character. But I just wanted to show you snippets of the bosses and a little bit of the stages. Bloody explosion. And now we move on to the final level, I believe, where we'll eventually face Guwange-sama, or the Great Guwange. And he has like two forms, and then the final boss will be the daughter of Shishin, Mikoto, and her Shikigami Amagizu. And like I mentioned, it doesn't seem to make sense that she should have a Shikigami after they were all supposed to be destroyed when you killed Guwange, but whatever. But, yeah, this is an okay game, but I prefer one that I can understand enough or read enough English in, and there's really none of it. I guess there's like a patch or something maybe that has English in it, but I don't have that. Or maybe there was another version of Guwange that has English, or some at least. And there's this creepy giant baby thing that is Guwange's first form, perhaps. Just kill it off. Gross. Oh no, that was I guess that was Guwange. Now this is the girl Amagizu. Or no, Mikoto, Shishin's daughter, and her Shikigami Amagizu. But at the conclusion of the game, I think each character walks away with Mikoto. She's free of her Shikigami, so she's not evil or anything. Like I said, the girl that you can select, one of the three protagonists, she has a pet wolf and it dies at the end. I'm just going to show you the ending of Shishin. It's all Japanese text for all of them anyway. You probably won't be able to read it, so I'll just show you one ending. And there is Guwange right there. I thought I already killed him, but whatever. And Shishin will walk home with his daughter Mikoto. She has creepy blue eyes. And she's free of her Shikigami, at least. Yeah, he's mute apparently, and he wears a creepy devil mask, or Oni mask. Well, that was Guwange by Cave and Atlus in 1999, a Japanese-only game. And it was suggested by YouTube user Commander QUUHOD. That was kind of interesting looking at these bullet hell shooters that he requested. But I'll look at a few more requests probably, and then I want to do some more versus Nintendo arcade cabinet games. And then you put in your initials again. But that was Guwange. Guwange. And there's hiragana for Guwange at the title screen that we'll see in just a moment. But that was Guwange by Cave and Atlus in 1999. Bullet hell shooter. Yeah, I think my score is still 0. I guess I didn't score. I thought I did. Well, maybe I did. I just can't read that. Well, that was Guwange by Cave and Atlus in 1999. This is Crazy Climb Radio saying thanks for watching Guwange by Cave and Atlus in 1999. I will catch you later in the future with another video. Y'all have a good one, everybody, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.